Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer, and I have to say, I'm quite enjoying playing Football Manager on my PS5. Yes, the FM24 console version is quite good, and well, I have to say this season I'm a little bit disappointed with Wigan Athletic. Let's have a look what's been going on, shall we? So after the disappointment of the 2-1 reverse against Watford, we then had another 2-1 reverse against Norwich, and well, things weren't looking great. So I tweaked one or two things, and then we went on a little bit of a nice run. We beat Stoke 3-1, Cardiff 3-1, and Caribou Cup second round, away from home, we beat Hull 2-0. And then we had a game against Peterborough, and we were winning that game right until the end, and we eventually lost it 3-2. And if you just look at the stats for that game, it's been a little bit of a story of this season. So Peterborough, 9 shots, 4 on target, an XG of 2.25. We had 17 shots, 7 on target, so more or less double what Peterborough had. And we got beat 3-2, and as you can see there we were winning 2-1 up until the 82nd minute, and they scored 2 late goals in the 82nd and the 89th minute. So we do need to be a little bit careful of that. I have tweaked the formation again for today's game, or for today's 2 games, but we do need to be careful of this. And then back to the schedule, a little friendly in there, and then we played Rotherham away from home and a 1-1 draw. And to be honest, this season we're not ripping up trees. Like I said, I think Wigan Athletic in the Premier League is a scary prospect. And I don't know whether, as I've said before, I don't know whether Wigan's position is kind of mid-table in the Championship. And that's not good enough for me. And like I've said before, we are bottom of the wages league in this division. And I think the top team in the division for wages, they have a wage budget of something like 1.6 million. Ours is 200,000. So you can see the problem that we've got here. Anyway, let's get stuck into this. So we've got Blackpool and Sheffield United today, and both Sky Bet Championship games, both at home. After that, we've got Caribou Cup third round against Tottenham. So, well, no surprise, we won't be watching that one. Nobody wants to see a grown man cry. But anyway, let's have a look at the league table, and then we'll get stuck into Blackpool and Sheffield United. And the league table is not making good reading at this stage of the season. 7 games played. We're averaging a point a game. 8 points. It's not good enough. We're in 17th position. And, well, quite honestly, I think we are going to struggle this season unless we can turn our form around. So let's get stuck into the first of these 2 games, and it's against Blackpool. I'll see you in the dugout. And just before the game kicks off, and Pablo Moreno is now coming to me. He's unhappy at not starting games, and it looks like he wants to move away. So I'm not too sure what to... I mean, should I say I'm prepared to give you the playing time you want, but I expect you to work hard for it? Not quite sure what his transfer value is. And it is 5.8 million. Not that the game will let me sell him. I mean, you know, this is one of the curveballs that the game throws at you. It will make a player unhappy and very grumpy. He will disrupt the dressing room. But try and sell him. The game won't let you sell him. These are the curveballs you have to deal with. I think I am going to try and appease him and just say I'm prepared to give you the playing time. So I've made him a promise now, which is going to be a bit difficult to keep. But anyway, we'll see how that one goes. So I have got 3 tactics set up now. We're going to try this one today. We're just playing with the 1 striker up front. I have brought Moreno in. Let's see if he can bang a few goals in. If he wants to play and he wants to be a regular starter, he's going to have to start scoring goals. So the team is DeLuise in goal, back 4 of Coulson, Kerr, Morrison and Stevens. Martin and Simons are the 2 DLPs. We've got McAllister as the box-to-box. Asgard and Vergara are going to be the attacking midfielders behind Moreno up front. And just under 3 minutes on the clock, we do get a highlight, and is Wigan. Stevens there, Simons now. Nacho Martin floats the ball over. Asgard just over the bar with that one. So we could have done with a goal there just to get us off on the front foot. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. So we have Blackpool coming forward at us now, and we do need to be very careful at the back. Norburn. Ball there is just misguided. McAllister now in his box-to-box midfielder role. He's sprinting forward. He has players on his right-hand side. All he has to do is slide it over. Moreno there hits the post. It comes back off the post, and it looked like... Oh no, it was Moreno actually who followed up on there. He hit the post, followed up, back of the net. We are winning 1-0. And Pablo Moreno there, well, true to his word. He said he wanted to play, and he's repaid my faith there. Although his first shot wasn't great, came back off the post, but at least he was there to put the rebound in. And as per usual, the injuries in Football Manager are getting a little bit off the scale. 15 minutes on the clock, and it looks like Asgard has picked up quite a nasty injury. So we're going to bring Pert Harris on for him, and that is not ideal. And Asgard does seem to have been out fairly regularly this season, and again, you know, for consistency and team performance, it's not ideal when you're chopping and changing all the time. We'll have to wait till the end of the game and see what his injury is and how long he's going to be out for. So just over half an hour on the clock. McAllister now heads the ball to a Blackpool player. Not ideal. We do need to just press a little bit here. That's a poor ball forward though from Blackpool. And Coulson there picks that up nicely at left wing back. Morrison now. We could really do with the 3 points today. And in fact, a 6-point episode today would be absolutely brilliant, because it would move up the table a little bit depending on how results go on around us. But Coulson there, a nice driving run down that left-hand side. Balls into the box. And unfortunately, our headers today are wide of the mark. So 9 shots, 3 on target, and I have taken off the get stuck in instruction, because I don't know whether you noticed or not in that Peterborough game there, we had a lot of fouls, or committed a lot of fouls, and that's not ideal for getting players. Oh, Marino there had a brilliant chance to put us 2-0 ahead, and he didn't do, he failed. But yeah, we do need to be careful with yellow cards and suspensions. We're getting enough injuries as it is, so we don't need players out with with suspensions and red cards and the like. But a little bit of head tennis there in their penalty area, and that highlight comes to nothing. So 11 shots, 4 on target as we're coming up to half time. And can we make? No, we can't. And Grimshaw grabs hold of that quite gratefully, and it looks like we're going to go into the half-time break 1-0 ahead. But it is a highlight, and at the end of the highlights usually something will happen, and we've got 3 minutes of time added on. Ball's headed back into midfield there. Blackpool pick the ball up. Are they going to get an equaliser just before half-time? It would not surprise me, to be honest. Nice tackle there from Morrison. Morrison follows the ball through. Connolly now fires the ball into the back of the net. Oh my word, what is going on? We had a comfortable 1-0 lead. Why are we conceding goals? I mean, any pressure, lads, there on Connolly? No pressure at all. Okay, we get another highlight, and 3 minutes of time added on. Can we get the second goal, and is that allowed? Can we have the second goal? Bagara now plays the ball. Where's he going to play this? Back to the centre half, I'm guessing. Morrison now. We've got that great tackling in the penalty area and stop to goal. But of course, it had to end up in a goal. I'm not quite sure how these things work sometimes. Simons now passes the ball back to Stevens. Stevens. And the ball there. Oh, it's a loose ball again. Simons. I mean, this is a very, very poor period of play from both teams, both giving the ball away, and the referee is pointing to the penalty spot. We need to score this one. I mean, okay, yeah, we'll choose Vergara. If he's a good penalty taker, can we go take it? I mean, this game has changed. 2-3 minutes, this game is turned on its head. Vergara now steps up, fires the ball at the back of the net, and it's 2-1. So only 2 minutes ago we were saying we're going to take a 1-0 lead into half time, and now all of a sudden, I mean, there are still a few seconds left. Are they going to give us another highlight? No, they're not. And we're going to the half-time break now, 2-1 ahead. So I don't want to upset the apple cart. We're just going to say we're pleased, and we'll just have a quick look at what's going on the pitch. We're all looking fairly okay, I think. And I think we'll just go into the second half as we are. As you can see there, again, 14 shots, 6 on target, an XG of 3. Blackpool are not in this game, and yet they've scored a goal. It's bonkers. I'm not quite sure how Football Manager's stats work out. So Simons now picks the ball up in midfield. Stevens now coming down this right-hand side. A third goal would be absolutely brilliant. We do get a corner. Vergara now is going to take this corner, and he's going to swing this ball near post. And again, we don't make the most of a corner. And set pieces have been a little bit of a thorn in our side. We're not making the most of them. And I mean, the stats in this game, it's just buffoonery, isn't it? Blackpool, an XG of 0.18, ours is 3, and they've scored a goal. We should be winning this game about 4 or 5-1, to be quite honest. DeLuise now at the back. He's going to bowl this ball out to one of the full-backs, I guess. Yes, he is. And, well, actually, it's Morrison, the centre-half. McAllister now. What's he going to do with this? Probably needs to go over that left-hand side. Simons now. A very, very poor ball. Lets Blackpool back into the game. And, again, I don't know whether this is indicative of the Championship or the quality of the teams, but there seems to be an awful lot on both sides of us giving the ball away. And Coulson, oh my word. I mean, we should have been winning this game 4 or 5-1, and we've definitely not got our shooting boots on. This is the problem I'm finding at the moment in games. We're just not taking our chances. We're not making the most of possession. Can somebody slide that in? What's happening here? Offside, but it looks like I thought we'd been given another penalty then. XG is now up to 3.65. 70 minutes on the clock, and 4 changes. Both my wing backs have been changed. It's a standard sub for me. They do a lot of work up and down, don't they? Connolly has come on in the defensive area, and I've taken Moreno off. He seems to have missed a lot of chances, and we're going to give Ballard a chance. So back with a highlight again, and can somebody just put the ball in the net on this right hand side here? You've got, that's it, that's the ball. Stevens all the way, has gone very wide with that. Passes the ball back to Simons. Simons to Nacho Martin. Pert Harris, McAllister, ball's in the back of the net. It's 3-1. The linesman is peeling away to the centre half, so that means hopefully we're going to win this game fairly comfortably, which, to be honest, it's taken a long time in the game for us to do that, hasn't it? With the stats that we've seen, XG of nearly 4 now, and we've only just scored our 3rd goal, 70th minute. So we are just going to drop to a cautious mentality now, just to try and conserve this 3-1. I mean, Blackpool still on 0.18 for XG. I think the game was just trying to mess with us a little bit with the Blackpool goal. It was just a little bit of a frightener, and saying, you know, don't get too comfortable. But actually, we've been very, very comfortable in this game. Eventually, let's hope we can carry this on into the next game. It's another home game. And of course, we're absolutely delighted, and we're just going to deliver that team talk. And let's have a quick look at the league placings now. So that's moved us up to 11th, and that's looking a bit better. 8 games played, 11 points. We need another 3 points out of the next game. And of course, with FM24, you don't get, 1 to 5 day injuries. It's all months worth of injuries. And Thello Asgard out for 3 to 4 weeks. So we've lost one of our best players there, and that is not ideal. Okay, another home game next, like I say, and it's at Sheffield United. So this is going to be another tough game. We'll see you in the dugout. Well, more injury woes. Not only have we got Asgard out, the central midfielder, McAllister, he's picked up a knock. So we do have a little bit of a changed team, and it probably allows me to bring one or two of the fringe players in and have a look at them. Akamiya, the lad we've got on loan from Chelsea, the 19-year-old centre-half, looks absolutely tremendous. So he may see some game time today. But anyway, we've got a DeLuis in goal, back four of Coulson, Kerr, Morrison and Stevens. Martin and Simons are the two DMs. O'Reilly comes in as the box-to-box midfield player. The young kid Weston comes in to replace Asgard. A partner in Vergara, he's the shadow striker. And then we've got Moreno again up front. Can he get another goal for us? Well, he needs to keep scoring if he's going to keep his place. Otherwise, we might be seeing some of that 5.8 million. Well, that's if we can sell him. Well, nearly 20 minutes on the clock, and we're certainly not matching our XG from the last game, 0.20. To be fair, Sheffield United not doing much better, but this game's looking a little bit of a stalemate at the moment. I have gone to an attacking mentality though, and let's see. Oh no, and Sheffield United have a penalty. Oh my word. A penalty after 25 minutes. Come on, DeLuis. Come on, lad. Save this penalty. Oh, that was the wrong way, and we're 1-0 down against Sheffield United. I mean, oh. No, we don't want to see that penalty again. Come on, lads. Can we pick the game up? 3 shots, 1 on target. We do come back to a highlight here. Stevens floats the ball over. Simons, I think, does get his head onto the ball. Weston now slides the ball across to Nacho Martin. And, well, you know it. He hits the post with that one. And the injuries keep mounting up. Simons is slightly injured now. And the assistant is recommended to replace him with Magoma. So we've done that. So we've had to make an injury change on the 38 minutes. Pablo Moreno, though, does some good work there. Wins the ball, fires the ball straight at the keeper. It was a very tight angle, to be honest, but gives the chance for Sheffield United to come away again. Poor ball over the top, though. Nacho Martin now. Ball to Kerr. Kerr slides it to Magoma. Just come on. Morrison. Come on, lads, can we fashion an equaliser just before half-time? Remember, in the last game, there were 2 goals scored in 3 minutes of time added on. Ball there, keeper does get up. Oh, no, Rodriguez there. Jason now is going to come down their right-hand side with this. Is this going to be a second goal for Sheffield United? Let's hope not. No, a poor ball again. Nacho Martin now coming forward. And this is very much like the early play in the Blackpool game. Neither team seems to be... Yes! Come on! Neither team seems to be exerting any authority in the game. Lots of stray passes, and, well, it's not much of a spectacle, is it? I mean, it looks like a good crowd today, but they're not being treated to a lot of decent football. But anyway, Weston there strode forward. Vergara just taps it back to O'Reilly and says, "They are. I'll step out of the way. You have a do, lad." And it's 1-1. Are we going to go into half-time at 1-1? 7 shots, 4 on target. The XG has come up, well, not too bad now, 0.90. So we're going to give the lads a disappointed, because I don't think that we're playing as well as we could do. Let's have a look at the team. I mean, Nacho Martin is looking very, very tired. So I think we are going to make a change at half-time, and Garrity is going to come as the DLP. The 2 wing-backs as well. You know what? I think I am going to make change. I'm going to make 3 changes. I think we're going to do that, and we're going to bring Maxwell on the other side. So 3 changes at half-time, fresh legs. But to be fair, this game has come 2 or 3 days after the Blackpool game. So I have a very, very tired team. So 8 shots, 5 on target now, and the next year very nearly 1. But another poor move there from Sheffield United, and to be honest, they can carry on doing that if they want. Just keep giving us the ball and we'll keep banging away. But We need to put that white round thing between the two white sticks. And Moreno has done just that, although the linesman's flag is up. So I think that's disallowed. Referee's blown his whistle and it stays at 1-1, and that's a shame because Moreno does need to keep scoring goals. Throw into Sheffield United. Again, very nearly a nicked ball there. Very nearly poor play by Sheffield United. But I'm pretty sure Sheffield United are going to come away and score another goal here. It's on the cards, this, isn't it? Header out there. Can we pick that ball up? Morrison chases it. Not a lot of endeavour there from Sheffield United to try and win that ball and chase it down. I thought we'd given... Yes, we have eventually given the ball away. So ball into the penalty area. Rodriguez there, and he hits the frame of the goal as well. 67 minutes on the clock, and well, we're going to endeavour to get the 3 points out of this game. I brought another striker on, so Ballard has come up front to partner Moreno. With about 10 minutes of the game to go, I have gone a bit more long ball now, so we do get a highlight. Can we pick this ball up? Yes, we can. Ball into midfield. Weston now chasing forward. We do have some runners. Ball into O'Reilly. Magoma. Ballard. Can he put the ball in the back of the net? Yes, he can! Yes, he can. And Ballard just come on as sub. Puts us 2-1 ahead. What a cracking goal. And a lovely move for once. Actually, crisp passing. We didn't give the ball away. And this is really nice. And the young kid Weston again doing really good work there. Magona. Ballard. Ballard just spins on the spot and hits it with his right foot. 2-1 ahead. And we have dropped to a cautious mentality now. Can we keep this lead? 2-1. It's 88 minutes. Come on, lads. Somebody pick that ball up. Ball to Weston. Weston's header. Can Weston pick it up again? No, he can't. So we're back as you were. Little bit of buffoonery going. And now Ballard has picked up an injury. Football Manager, how many injuries can you give one squad? And that was a very, very poor header. Maxwell now gets a chance to swing this ball back in the box. Can somebody get a head on it? And the ball is just over the top. 5 minutes of time added on. We don't need any more highlights. We are going to get one. It is for us, but this could go straight down the other end. Pablo Moreno now chases the ball out. Back to Maxwell. Kerr into Moreno. Lovely little ball. Oh, what a peach of a goal from Pablo Moreno. Absolutely stunning. And he does a little celebration there. I'm pleased for the lad. That was absolutely brilliant goal. Pablo Moreno starts the move off. Kerr back to Moreno. And he swings the ball. A little bit of bend on that. And it's 3-1. And it looks like we're going to have a 6-point episode. And of course we're delighted with that. And let's crack on and have a look at the league table now. So a 6-point episode means we've moved up to 7th. 9 games played, 14 points. Well, that's a bit more like it. I have had my head in my hands a little bit. I'm not saying, I mean, obviously, we've only played 9 games, so the season's only just getting going. But if we can carry that momentum on now, those are 2 games that I thought before the games that we should have won. And we have done, and we've done all right. And the young kid Weston, absolutely brilliant. So let's hope we can carry on this form. I'm going to go and play some games off camera now. And like I say, we need to keep up that winning mentality. Let's get another 6 games under our belt. Let's see if we can get as many points as we can and possibly get us up into those playoff positions. Can we do it? Well, you'll have to come back and find out. We'll see you very soon.